And our message today is very simple. The Youth Legal Service, WACOSS and WACOSS have come together to bring together the wisdom that's in the non-government sector and also in government agencies to I suppose, encourage a better and smarter approach to justice in our community.
The evidence doesn't show that a tough on crime approach is actually the best way to reduce crime, and particularly not the best way to engage in at-risk young people who are at risk of offending behaviour. What the evidence shows is that programs that engage young people in accessing them the care and support that they need, whether that's about addressing an illness, whether that's about addressing an issue of domestic violence or family breakdown in their home, or whether that's about providing them a more appropriate education support than traditional models of school, those are the things that actually can help kids to turn their life around.
We know things about adolescence that are really important, but one of the things that came very clearly out of the Youth Justice think tank was the disconnect between our justice system and our child protection system. And what results from that is our most vulnerable young people get caught falling into the gaps. And this report gives you an idea of what those gaps are and some remedies for addressing those gaps.
We know that we're not doing well. And we know that both sides of politics are obsessed with the law and order agenda, that we're basically having a fight to the bottom around different policy areas. I believe that we can do it better, and we can not only do better for young people, but we can actually do better for the public purse by saving money on investing money early rather than investing money in incarceration, which is extremely expensive.
Two other areas that the youth think tank looked at was building schools' capacity to deliver positive behaviour outcomes in the school, so anti-bullying strategies, tackling substance misuse, and also the delivery of social competency programs within the school curriculum, such as stress management, self-control and emotional intelligence.
Unfortunately, a lot of young people in detention today aren't getting the care and the services that they need. And so instead of being a place where there's a rehabilitation occurring, it actually risks being a place where offending behaviour becomes entrenched by association with other offending individuals. So that's something that that is a risk for the whole community to be responsible for and think seriously about in determining whether or not you want to send more young people to prison, or actually provide them with what the evidence shows us is community-based alternative services can actually help to turn people's lives around and prevent a life of offending behaviour.
We're calling on the government and other politicians not to be populist in the way they approach this issue and to actually follow the evidence that suggests a better and smarter way.
The other important area that the Youth Think Tank looked at, those who are exhibiting early signs of antisocial or offending behaviour. And these are children that are under the age of criminal responsibility, which is 10, but they're having some contact with the police.
A tough on crime approach is in some respects washing their hands of the complexity of the social problems these kids are facing and putting them into detention, as opposed to grappling with what's really hard and complex about the real problems in their life and the real causes of offending behaviour that the whole community has to be part of responsibility for.